moving on to
What's
the
next
next
on the docket?
topic. So you know,
Docket.
let's talk about Little Black Love real quick.
Let's do it.
T.I. and Tiny.
Uh-oh.
T.I. and Tiny have been together for 10 years apparently.
What the king do?
So
What
it's
did-
a
what did
10-year
Tiny do?
anniversary, and he posted online. The end of the quote was that people kind of got riled up about it. I'd rather struggle with you than shine effortlessly with anyone else. But going
Hold on,
into
hold on.
but I need to go
What?
into the rest of the quote. He was talking about how happy he was.
What is
how
that in
happy he
context
is.
to? Okay.
Let me read the paragraph.
Got you.
He said, this is his post to her. You know, people post a picture of themselves like, oh, I love you so much, da da da.
Okay.
So he said, I know you've endured some circumstantial unpleasantries on this ride. You know, T.I. vocabulary. I know you've endured some circumstantial unpleasantries on this ride, and so have I, ... But struggles, flaws, and all, I wouldn't trade our ride for the world, because it produced the pain that brought us understanding. And with no struggle, there's no progress. To be honest, I'd rather struggle with you than shine effortlessly with anyone else. Bibs. This struggle culture that everyone's like, well, you got to go through the hard times to be good. Like, no, it does not have to be that difficult. And we know that T.I. has done some shit, okay? So it's just like, I'd rather struggle with you than shine effortlessly. Like, no, I would rather shine effortlessly. But we know that no relationship is perfect. But it's just like, I'd rather struggle with you. Please, what do you think? I just like, no, I don't want to struggle. I really don't want to struggle. But we know that not every relationship is perfect. So there's going to be ups and downs, but circumstantial unpleasantries.
Right. I am, like we have this tendency to blame a lot of, like, especially for girls, we have this tendency to blame Disney movies for kind of
Yes,
ruining
the princess,
women's perception of
Prince
romance
Charming,
and all this stuff.
right?
But a lot of times we don't take it into consideration for the guys too.
What's the problem for the guys?
Because we think we have to be Prince, right? We think we have to be the guy that
Do they? Because a lot of guys aren't even trying to be the prince. It's not even like, oh no, the pressure. Like, you're not even trying.
Right. But in this case, it's either this or that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's either
struggle or
ain't
perfection.
shit ass nigga.
Right. Or perfection.
Nigga is a broad term for all men, but yeah. Or are you that go hard? Hey, well, if we're gonna struggle, I'm just gonna stick through it. I'm gonna ride it out.
Right.
A lot of good men, I would say
Yeah.
that, at least men that are attempting to be good men, believe that. A lot of them believe that no matter what the struggle is, we're going to stay by each other's side.
That ride or die.
That
ride or die situation is too much for me.
Hold on, say it in the mic.
That ride or die situation is too much for me, because if you are if you're bringing pain to my life,
right?
I don't want to ride with you. I want to get off at the next stop. Thank you. No, ride or die. No, if I say you're trying, it's not. But if you are really not trying, if you're cheating on me constantly, if you're maybe abusive, or you're doing all this, because some guys are like, oh, well, she wouldn't stick through. She couldn't stick with me because I wasn't perfect. Like, hold on, what's not perfect? What is not perfect? Because there is a line that is not allowed to be crossed. Okay, like the disrespect. Disrespect is the line that cannot be crossed, and some men think that they could be tap dancing all over it.
Tap dancing,
and then they expect, how you gonna leave me? You don't care. You're not a ride or die. No, I'm not. I'm leaving.
T.I. does not tap dance. He bankhead bounces everywhere. Okay, you got some lipstick on your tooth right there, right on the edge, right there. Right there. Get that lipstick. Okay, it's gone now. Let me see. Yep, lipstick gone. All right. First of all, T.I.'s a king, so you better watch how you disrespect the king of the South. All right.
You know how I feel about T.I. You know how I feel.
As Tip. All right, he's about his family. Yes, he might be an aggressive man, but he might be a little, in his ways. A lot of men are, but listen. I don't know what opinion people could have on them, because honestly, in one instance you could say they've displayed their family dynamic on their TV show for the world to see, right?
Yeah, and it's caused some embarrassment.
I've only watched a little bit of that show.
I don't watch it. I haven't watched it.
But there's a different conversation where you could say that could just be fake. We don't know the
Right.
full extent. But what we do see is that he's raised some seemingly good kids, right? They have a well taken care of family.
They've survived him.
They have survived him.
Despite the
Nah,
struggle.
man. T.I., he's a protector, all right? He's a protector, and I'm not trying to defend this man either. I'm just saying
I'm just talking about that specific quote. Like,
Yeah, that
people
quote-
thinking about, you need to, let me go through the struggle first, and then the light is at the end of the tunnel.
Well, here's the beauty, though. The beauty is everyone has a choice to make in this country.
Right.
If it's your choice. If that's how you choose your creed, you decide to stand by. That's a great thing.
Obviously, Tiny stayed, so.
Yeah, some people decide to get divorced, they move on, and then they get married again, and then they're happy for 40 years with that
Right.
person. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or whatever. You just don't. Everybody has their unique circumstances.
Mhm.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah. It is
Tip
what
the
it
king
is.
though. He the king though.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Shout out to ya.
Okay. 10 years. Here we go. 10 years.